Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the UTEP Miners and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the Memphis Tigers have had success with their coaching hires over the last few cycles, and now we're able to see if Charles Huff can keep that momentum going. Memphis has a great young option now. We'll see if he's able to sustain that consistency and keep Memphis in the conversation. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Miners offense will go to work first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jones. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Smith with the grab over the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Off play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Holly Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. The Miners have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. He got it, feet down in bounds.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
So Memphis offense will now get its first chance with the football. And it's Air Nolan taking the field. Former South Carolina Gamecock runner. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
And I actually think they called the right defense for this play, man. If you're going to sit back and cover 3, your middle-of-the-field safety has to break on the football and take those routes away. Nice job by the QB putting some zip on it. Nice job seeing the window down the field to throw to. But this defense, man, when you sit as a single high safety in the middle of the field, you've got to take that route away.
They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Nolan. Sets up the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to run, it's Hayden. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Jones. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Scanning the field, it's Colson. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
The Miners are marching down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Jones. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big...
Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Run in the red zone, it's Hayden. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Hauls it in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTEP has the ball. Their offense ready to go to work. They'll open this drive, open to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Looking downfield, it's Colson. The sure hands, it's Henry. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires left side at Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
It'll be 2nd down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. It's complete to the left. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get...
Grabs it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Now Memphis will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Look. Interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Colson. Complete on the left to Smith. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miners.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Got enough for the first. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They go right back to him. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Tipton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The play action fake. Going over the top. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on first down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and you just see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Under fire. It's caught. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. Running the red zone, it's Hayden. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside is 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get there.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you can tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jones. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. There's some room. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tigers sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Finds his tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. To the air, it's Nolan. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Running inside. It's Jones. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And tackled there by the defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Chapman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. On the option. Here's a little room there. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Works the middle of the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll do it himself. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Miners are in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Bringing the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. He wants to change this route. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Colson. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Completes it in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time on target. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Miners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw, it's Colson. Release to the back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Direct snap. Makes a man miss. Might have a chance. Smashes ahead. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Tight end finds a soft spot. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Colson. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold